Hi, boys and girls. My name is Teacher Lisa, and today I'm going to read you the story called Newton and the Big Mess by Rory Tyger. Newton and the Big Mess. Pitter, patter, plip, plop. It was raining. Look, Snappy, said Newton. Lots of big puddles to jump in. What fun. Let's go splish splashing. I'll get my coat and my rain boots and then we will be ready. So Newton is the dog. And Snappy is his pet alligator or crocodile. Not sure. Newton found his raincoat and his umbrella hanging by the door. Then he found only one rain boot. That's strange, said Snappy, he said. I'm sure I was wearing both boots the last time I went splashing. Where can I find the other one? So he put his umbrella back where it belonged. He put his raincoat back where it belonged. But he only has one boot. Do you think he can go splashing with only one boot? Let's find out. Newton looked for his rain boot all over the house. He looked in his toy box. He looked under the bed. And he even looked inside the bed. But he couldn't find it anywhere. I know, said Newton. It must be in the cupboard under the stairs. Newton pulled open the door a little bit and he looked inside. It was very dark. He saw huge jumbles of shapes. Don't be scared, Snappy, he said. I will turn the light on for us. So do you think his rain boots should be inside his toy box? I don't. Do you think his rain boots should be inside his bed? I don't. So they should be inside a cabinet, and that's where he's looking. So let's see. Pretty dark in there. It's pretty dark in there. Newton opened the door and he gasped. Gasped means he went, oh my, he said. Come on, Snappy. I'm going to need some help. Newton waded in the clutter and he started searching for his missing boot. Wow, look at his closet. That's a lot of stuff. Do you think he can find his rain boot in there? Look it, you can barely see him. The stuff is all the way up to his neck. That is a lot of stuff. I sure hope he can find it in time. Newton searched deeper and deeper into the cupboard, flinging things over his shoulder as he went. Bat, wink, bonk. Ooh, yuck, a smelly sock. Whee, splat. Oh, sorry, Snappy. Rubber duck, wing, boing, bang, bounce. So, these are all the sounds that things were making as he threw them over his shoulder. So he went in the pile and he went like this as he went through all the stuff. It's a lot of stuff to go through. Newton stopped and held up a shiny red rain cap. I thought I lost this forever, he said. At last, in the deepest, darkest part of the cupboard, Newton found his one missing rain boot. Hooray! I knew it was here, he cried. Now let's go quickly before the rain stops and the puddles go away. So he found this rain hat that he didn't put where it belonged, and he thought it was lost forever. But he found it just in time to go out into the rain to protect his head. And then he finally found his one rain boot. But look at all this stuff. He already took everything out, and this is the only little bit of stuff that was left. The cupboard is empty. Newton pulled on his rain boot, and he looked at his shiny red feet. Then he looked around him. What a mess! Snappy, he said. But there's no time to clean it up now. We can do it later. Newton threw everything back in the cupboard as quickly as he could, and he leaned against the door with a huge heave, and he shut it. Okay, Snappy, let's go splashing, Newton said. Snappy? Oh, Snappy, Newton said. So he got all the stuff and he shoved it back in and he closed the door quickly so that he could go out and play. But guess what? Now he can't find Snappy. Remember, Snappy is his alligator or his crocodile. Now he can't find it. Newton looked around, but he guessed where Snappy might be. He stuffed him back into the cupboard by mistake with all the stuff. Newton looked anxiously at the door. There was only one thing to do. Don't worry, Snappy, I'm coming to rescue you. Newton took a deep breath. He turned the door handle and gently as he could. Look at his face. He knew that he put Snappy away in the cupboard. But also, remember, he had to shove everything back in the cupboard. So what do you think is going to happen if he opens that door? Let's see. Wham! Bang! Crash! Everything came tumbling out of the cupboard, covering Newton like a huge wave. Yikes! Said Newton. I knew that would happen. So because he shoved everything in there, look at all the stuff out and on top of him. Now, in this huge pile of stuff, he had to find Snappy. That's a lot of stuff to go through. Oh my goodness. Remember, Snappy is green. So if you see something green, let me know. As Newton scrambled to his feet, he saw just what he needed. It was a shiny helmet. Emergency! Emergency! Newton to the rescue, he said, and he set off to work, looking in the cupboard. Crash, bang, clatter, clunk! Soon there were only a few things left in the cupboard, and Newton was getting worried. He was sure that Snappy would be lost forever. So he found his police hat because somebody is missing. So he went in there looking. But he already looked through a lot of stuff and he still can't find Snappy. Newton picked up an old coat and he was about to throw it behind him when guess what? He spotted something. Snappy, is that you? He said. Newton looked closer and sure enough, there was Snappy's tail. Hooray! Newton gave Snappy the biggest hug you can imagine. Oh, poor Snappy, he said. And all because the big mess. I don't ever want to lose you again. Then something amazing happened. Newton started to put things away, and he didn't stop until everything was nice and tidy and in its place. Now, Snappy, he said, let's go splashing. So he took his time to put everything away nicely so he wouldn't lose his stuff again. That's really smart of him. We have to take our time. And so they went splashing. Does it look like they're having fun? Well, he has the stuff he needs. He needed an umbrella. He needed his rain hat. He needed his raincoat. He needed his rain boots. And he needed Snappy. But look at Snappy's feet. How cute. He has on his rain boots too. The end. Well, boys and girls, thank you for listening to my story. I hope you enjoyed it.